posed the question to his left-hand woman, man, amorphous being, I can never get my work done. There's so much work to be done on Earth and in the cosmos, depending on what your view of God is. Where can I go whereby I can do this work? Well, for days, almost like a Zen koan to try and upset your logical thoughts, the guy went away, he fasted, he meditated, he couldn't think. Everywhere was reachable. Man, if you look projected into God's lifetime, eternity, man would always find him. So eventually, though, it came upon him, and he went back and he said, I have the place where you can be. Basically, you can be a small, divisible, indivisible part can be in everybody. And people won't find you. Now, I think that's sad in a way, and I think it's wrong also. And I actually subverted the story, actually, to make a kind of a point, of course. And that's another thing we always do. We always subvert everything. Brian and myself, things come in, and we sit there and we receive. And in this day and age, we are receiving, we are bombarded. And in fact, the question these days, of course, is how we can get on the grid. This is, if you look at your life every day, it's about getting on the grid. We all know computer experts. There are so many of them. We all pride ourselves on knowing at least one computer expert. We need to know them. But you face this mortality on that day when your computer becomes bust and your computer expert doesn't know what to do. And then begins something deeper and more worrying. Something that I have basically begun to incorporate into my work now. So yes, there is this spatial container, and it's this inner-outer exploration, this inner world now, brushing up with the outer, that has begun to infiltrate all of my work. Now, FSOL, I have to confess, Future Sound of London, has been sleeping. So if there is a big drum roll tonight, or a minor or a small drum roll, it's for the fact that actually I am here to proclaim, potentially, I hope, that FSOL is no longer dead. I've been waiting 7 years, actually, in a way, to be able to say that. Brian, my partner, has certainly been waiting 7 years, 7 very long years. He's seen me go off into olive oil enemas and meditating in India and doing yoga at all times of the day and all sorts of stuff to try and find out exactly who am I.